Sagittarius, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I told you guys it wasn't gonna take a long time for me to have another reading for you, but for this round of readings, I'm like, I've never done this before. I'm like, but let me go by views, and I'm like looking at what the highest views are, and I'm like, okay, Sagittarius, I didn't know y'all fucked with me like that. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate you watching, tuning in. So let's see what's up, guys. So let's get an update on the last reading that I had just posted for you guys. Now this is going to be mid-month, so it'll be about February 15th to March 15th. I lost my train of thought for a moment. But let's see what's up, guys. Now this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's general, guys, so whatever pops up, pops up. And just keep in mind that all of the energies I talk about, they can be flipped or vice versa, okay? Alright. What is going on with the sign of Sagittarius? February 2019, mid-month. Let's see what's up, y'all. I legit just walked upstairs and I feel like I just did a full-blown workout. Oh my god. So let's see, guys. All right, so we have your past, present, and future. Okay. All right, guys. So the energy that you have here, Nine of Wands in the reverse. All right, so when this card comes out, there's something in your life that may have caused a lot of adversity, where it's like you really, really tried to stick with something, but it was just too much bullshit. So it's, cutting it out, saying, I can't do this anymore. All right, and just being strongly within your power here with that King of Wands. For some of you, this could be in regards to money or finances with that Queen of Pentacles there. For others of you, this could be with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or just somebody that comes off very grounded and reliable and just, a realistic person about life. So there's just a sense of indecision with this energy around you, okay? So someone maybe is not being honest about certain things, but let's see how everything proceeds, okay? Or progresses, rather. So going into the past, guys, the first card that you have is the Eight of Wands. So this can be constant back and forth communication you have with somebody, or it could be a situation where you're just putting a lot of effort, but it's like reciprocated effort. So you're putting something out, you're getting stuff right back, whether it's conversation or just, maybe something that you're doing in a job where things are just, flowing. Now you have the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right, so there's something here that you're involved with, that you're engaged in, where somebody is feeling emotionally unstable, where you don't feel like it's the best path for you. You feel like you're kind of lost. Now, with the Hierophant here and the High Priestess in the reverse, this is definitely a situation that you guys had to endure, that you have to go through. I feel like you were able to get a lot out of it, but it's not something that was the best for you. So I feel like you moved away from this, whether it was willingly or, just being pushed to a certain point. Now, the next card that you guys have for the past is the Seven of Pentacles. So planting a seed with something and just seeing how things grow, just taking a step back and kind of waiting, having to be patient, feeling a loss here. With the Five of Cups, guys, showing up, with this card, you're going to be more focused on what wasn't working for you as opposed to what you still have going for you, okay? So I feel that there was something you guys really desired that you were waiting on, and that you could have felt a loss towards this, or maybe someone felt that way towards you. But definitely a situation that could have been debilitating. You have the World card in the reverse as well. So having to close out a chapter, but it's still being open. Now, with the Strength card in the reverse, of course, it can mean that you're weak, that you feel debilitated. But it also means that there can be something that you're putting a lot of effort to, but it's like your effort is being... it's being misguided in a sense, that you're putting so much effort and it's like for nothing, okay? We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse as your last card for the past. Seeing a situation for what it is. If there was a lot of choices that you had to choose from, or if there was something that you weren't clear on, or that somebody wasn't clear on about you, this is everything just spilling, everything being out on the table. All right, you have the High Priestess in the reverse. So even despite the fact that you see things for what it is, or that someone sees things for how it is with you, there's still a sense of denial, okay? And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So things are clear here, guys. But there's denial. There's somebody that most likely is acting reckless and doing things without thinking. And although there could be heartbreak or disappointment here, you know that this is something that you need to release, a burden that needs to be released, something that is literally just blocking blessings, so you have to let it go. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, although you know what the right thing is, you're still just trying to, it's like your soul is trying, or your body rather, is trying to catch up with what your soul already knows. Your heart is trying to catch up with what your soul already knows. All right. Now, in the present moment, guys, the first card here, Nine of Cups. So feeling very good, feeling satisfied, feeling like you have a lot of good things happening in life. A card about happiness. So let's see why this is here. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So maybe some of you were waiting on someone from the past to come back in. And they do come back in, okay? So maybe you're excited about that. And you have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So it's like, in regards to this person coming back in, maybe you're just happy to hear from them. Okay? But there's still a sense of harsh communication between you and this person. And whatever this is, guys, I see you more powerful without it in this case. All right. So for some of you, maybe it's something petty like, oh, you finally reached out to me. So maybe you feel like you have the upper hand, that sort of thing. But with the Page of Swords in the reverse, with this form of communication, this is when people are kind of being assholes towards one another, saying things that aren't necessary to say in that way, in that, you know, with that sort of tone. Okay, so this could just be someone that's truthful, but they're kind of extreme with how they speak. Now, the center of your reading and the next card for your present moment, we have the King of Cups. So I believe this showed up for you guys in the last reading as well, where there's a water energy that could be very prominent for you. Now, for those of you who aren't dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, then this could be a situation where emotionally you're just understanding yourself more. You feel more grounded. Okay. But let's see why this King of Cups is here. What does this King of Cups have to offer? Seven of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. So you're starting something new that has longevity, you know, attached to it in your life. But at this point, you're realizing that something is just too much effort. Something is just going to drain you too much and just throw too much crap at you. So it's like you're taking a loss on this. Okay, you're just moving away from that. For some of you, this could be with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or that might be who's helping you out throughout all of this, because it's just showing that there's something that you guys really don't feel is going to expand, but you already have something there with the Four of Swords in the reverse that you're going towards. It's just something that had to be let go of. Okay. Now, the last card that you guys have for the present moment, Four of Wands. All right, so establishing a good foundation. It could be in a relationship. It could be at a job. It could be within yourself. We have the Judgment card in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you guys are realizing that there's certain aspects of your life that may have just been bad judgment. All right. When this Judgment card comes out, this is when we take that step back. We look at everything for what it is. And it's like, okay, is this good for me? Is this bad for me? What's the best way for me to go forward with this? But for some of you, you could be realizing that something in your life was just making you act in a shadow aspect sort of way, where you're more on a low vibrational sort of scale. So either it's that where it's kind of like throwing you off a bit and you're not yourself and you can be, you know, exuding a lot of, you know, negative qualities. Or it could be that it was a situation where maybe somebody was being promiscuous or being a player. The other thing that this could mean with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, especially like in regards to our responsibilities and our jobs and things that we have to do, this is someone that's a great talker, but they're not very reliable. So with this being in your energy, you have to ask yourself, you know, what is kind of throwing me off, or where am I not being reliable, or where do I not have people around me that are reliable? And seeing it, you know, for what it is, and knowing that stability comes in if you're able to part ways with that energy. Now, moving forward, guys, into the future, the first card that we have is a Five of Swords. All right, so fighting, arguing, bickering, pettiness. Let's see what this is about. Let's see who's trying to disrupt the peace. You're guarding yourself from that. Okay, so I see you guys becoming more protective over yourselves. And we have the Devil card in the reverse. Yeah, you remove yourself from something that's toxic. Whether you feel conflicted or not, or if it's someone else that's feeling conflicted here, with the Empress in the reverse, you're letting it go. It's just not, it's not something that you're, you know, trying to build anymore. Too much imbalance here. For some of you in love, straight up, it just could have been a third-party situation, so you guys are going to have to make a choice. Now, moving on, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, a lot of you guys could be choosing either to come out of a relationship or just become self-sufficient in certain areas in your life. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? We have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups. You guys are making some bold moves, okay? Some bold decisions, because I feel here you're going to look at something and you're going to say, although it's made me happy, I may be better off without it. Or it could just be just the fact that you get disappointed in something, or maybe you disappoint someone else and you remove yourself from that situation. That's what could bring in happiness. But there's definitely some sort of rejection happening here, for sure. Okay, for some of you, it could be financial burden. I'm going to pull another card here. Yeah, Six of Swords. Having a tough time moving away. Okay, and this is due to secrets that come out. All right, so anytime this card comes up, guys, I let people know, whether it's you or someone that you're dealing with, if anyone's hiding anything, it's just a matter of time. It's really just a matter of time before everything's, you know, surfaces. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so you guys are making some sort of decision where you're going towards a certain area, but something needs to go. Now, the good thing is, with the direction that you're choosing to go into, is going to be something that most likely is built slowly, but that really has the potential for longevity. All right, so that's super awesome. But yeah, moving away from something so that you can go in a whole different direction. So just with these cards here, guys, as the energy, it shows imbalance, things not working out, maybe a third-party situation, something that you need to remove yourself from. And behind that, the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever's throwing you off, you know, there is great success, whether it's within love, within work, you know, just having better vibes around you, having better people around you. That's what comes in with you letting go. So let's get you guys some cards of advice here. Let's see what's up. All right, so what is going on with my Sagittarians? Let's get you guys some advice. You have the Four of Swords, the World card, and the Star card in the reverse. For some of you, something that you may have desired, you can't go towards it anymore. Okay, or maybe you just straight up lost faith in someone or in something. Now, with the World card, you're closing out a chapter, you know, for good. But it shows that you're going into a new one that's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay, wherever the manipulation and secrets are coming from, you're over it. You're over it, or someone could be over you in a situation. All right, so you guys have to be careful here, because, you know, especially if there's anything foul going on, if you don't want it to come out, then the only way to avoid it from coming out is not doing it. And that's to the Cross Watcher as well. We have the King of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, so it's showing that maybe it's promiscuity for some people. For others, you know, something that happens that causes people to be emotionally unstable. But it's something that's not meant to be in your life. With the Hierophant in the reverse, is going to derail you from being in alignment with your higher self. So something's getting in the way of what you're truly meant for. All right. So maybe it's you guys getting in your own way. Maybe it's an energy around you that you need to see for what it is. But I just see too much conflict here that you're going to want to avoid. And it's something that's currently in your life right now where there's just too much illusion. All right. So, yeah, definitely something that you guys are going to have to let go of here. So I'm sending y'all discernment. Now, for those of you that are on Instagram, High Vibrations 44, I post daily energies every day, so you can check my story, see what's going on. You can also ask me questions through there if you need. Everything else, guys, highvibrationswithliz.com. All of this information is in the description. So right on the website, you can book a reading. So I offer questions and then I offer 30-minute readings. I only take 3 slots per day, guys. So if you need something quicker than, you know, what you can find available, I do have emergency readings as well. But I love y'all so much. Talk to you guys soon.